But don't you think that the intention of the police was to arrest Pawan Khera and try to parade him around and parade the arrest that and show it to the people of Assam that look, this is what Congress has been doing? What was the intention of the police? And many people are also saying that this is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct, because right now, when the Model Code of Conduct is in place, Election Commission is the body which is in charge. Permission should have been taken from the Election Commission, and all of a sudden the police swings to Delhi. So is there a violation of the Model Code of Conduct? That's question number one. And question number two, that the real intention of the police, was it to arrest Pawan Khera?
No, if the real intention of police had been to arrest him, they could have done it yesterday only, because the case was registered sometime at midnight day before yesterday. So there is definitely why the police has taken so much of time. A question mark will come.
All these allegations which have been leveled by Pawan Khera regarding multiple passports, then about the shell companies, money laundering case, how credible are these allegations, and how are the people in Assam really taking it?
There are because this is not it's not a very new allegation. As I already told you, Dr. Sharma has been facing several such allegations during his since 2005 itself. His name came up in the North Kasar Hills 1,000 crore scam. His name came up in the Louis Berger water scandal, and a lot of others such like that, Sardat Sheet Fund and all. And BJP has prepared a dossier on that. And SS Ahluwalia himself came to Guwahati, had a press conference that the moment we are in Delhi, we'll drag him to the court, we'll drag him to the jail.
Okay, so you're saying that last 1 week at least the BJP has been on the back foot. We also saw how stories of attrition came about, whether it was BJP or Congress, both parties, people leaving and joining the opposite camp. Now, but coming to the issues, what have been the major issues of election this time? Was there any single issue, according to you, which stood out? Because we are talking on a day when the campaign has ended. And it's time now to look at the Assam campaign backwards now. That how was this election? What were the issues? Were the important issues raised before the people? Or was it just a cursory campaign which we found on both sides, whether it was Congress or BJP?
Yeah, it's half an hour that this election campaign ends. So the thing is that yes, issues were there.
Hello and a warm welcome to HW News Network, your one-stop show, truth be told, for some engaging and thought-provoking conversations. Assam police conducted searches at Congress leader Pawan Khera's residence in Delhi today, a day after FIR was filed against him by Himanta Biswa Sarma's wife, Rinki Bhuiya, over allegations of passport fraud he leveled against her. Now, the local police was assisting Assam cops at the residence in the Nizamuddin area in Delhi. Now, speaking with the reporters outside the Congress leader's house, Assam Police DCP Debojit Nath said that Khera was not found at his residence. However, he said that a search was carried out and electronic devices were seized. Some incriminating material was found, but its details cannot be disclosed at this stage. This is what the DCP of Assam has told the media persons who had gathered there. Now, Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma claimed that Khera has run away to Hyderabad, while Congress hit back saying that the searches prove that the CM is facing imminent defeat. Now, I'll tell you exactly what Himanta Biswa Sarma said, that he ran away from Guwahati yesterday. I have come to know through the media that the police have gone to his residence in Delhi, but he has run away to Hyderabad, and the law will take its own course. And since that time, everyone is asking that what was the intention of the police. Now, if, just to remind the viewers for a little recap, a major political controversy broke out between Congress and the BJP after Farmers' bombshell press conferences on Sunday, in which allegations against Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's wife were raised. Congress held two press conferences in Delhi and Guwahati, where the party's media department head, Pawan Khera, and Assam unit chief Gaurav Gogoi had alleged that Sarma's wife has passports of the UAE, Egypt, Antigua, and Barbuda. They alleged she owns properties in Dubai and has a company in Wyoming, that is US. So the big question today we are asking is that why did police come to conduct searches in Delhi? Is this a revenge act? And where is Pawan Khera? Is he actually in Hyderabad or somewhere else? Now, this is coming on a day when the campaign has closed for the Assam elections, which goes to polls on 9th of April. So is this Pawan Khera moment the make or break for Assam elections? Joining me this evening is Debajit Goswami. He's a renowned and celebrated political analyst from Assam. Thank you so much, Debajit, for joining. And it's a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you so much, Debajit. And my first question to you is that Sunday, Pawan Khera held a press conference. Immediately after that, Himanta Biswa Sarma and his wife said that they will file a criminal and a civil defamation case. Yesterday, there was an FIR, and the speed with which the Assam police came down to Delhi and searched his residences, then seized some material, some devices, which the DCP of Assam says has incriminating material. What does this go to show? Is it desperation? Is it a revenge act? How would you see this?
Yeah, actually, there were allegations against Dr. Sharma since a long time regarding his properties outside the state and misappropriation of government funds and all. He has accumulated, he and his wife, along with his other members of your family and closes, they've accumulated a lot of wealth. These allegations were not new. It has been, in fact, with the BJP party only in 2011, 2012, those allegations were done where, it was all things were started from the BJP team only. Now, because he is the chief minister, definitely with a lot of more power with him and being the blue-eyed boy of the Delhi BJP or the prime minister or for that matter, Amit Shah. So definitely his role has influenced not only in Assam, he has been now a national leader. So with that also what I understand is, this is an election for him, a situation he is being put into he'll have to be. Because last election was fought under the chief ministership of Sarbananda Sonowal, where Himanta Sharma was a minister. Now this is the first election where the election will be fought under his chairman's leadership, and he's desperate to win. And last few days things were not going his way, and suddenly this Pawan Khera issue has really rattled him, and it seems that he's really desperate to somehow make up whatever is the loss has been done by Pawan Khera with the space conference at Delhi. His immediate visit to Guwahati yesterday, he himself was there at Guwahati, but he has also challenged the police ki I'm here only, you can arrest me here itself. But anyway, there was a case was lodged at the crime branch at the CID, Assam Police, and based on that, today some kind of the police action was initiated. Pawan Khera's search is being conducted at his house. And as found in the social media that some kind of an indiscriminating documents along with some electronic devices were seized, which are the police have seized and they have not disclosed as of now. But the thing is that it's kind of a damage control exercise being done by Sarma at the moment because there is no other option left.
No, but don't you think that the intention of the police was to arrest Pawan Khera and try to parade him around and parade the arrest and show it to the people of Assam that, look, this is what Congress has been doing? What was the intention of the police? And many people are also saying that this is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct, because right now when the Model Code of Conduct is in place, Election Commission is the body which is in charge. Permission should have been taken from the Election Commission, and all of a sudden the police swings to Delhi. So is there a violation of the Model Code of Conduct? That's question number one. And question number two, that the real intention of the police, was it to arrest Pawan Khera?
Oh, if the real intention of police had been to arrest him, they could have done it yesterday only, because the case was registered sometime at midnight day before yesterday. So there is definitely why the police has taken so much of time. A question mark will come, but we the common people are not aware of such things, that why the police have not acted, or what is the political influence over the police. But the fact is that yes, ECI should have taken up the matter. One kind of a clarification should have come from the election commission itself, because it's not something that is very easy, that somebody house is being raided at Delhi by an Assam police, where the election is being maybe in another 40 hours election is going to be held. This is of course something that is really should be taken care of. And I suppose the police had they had the intention of arresting Khera, they could have done it yesterday, because most of the time yesterday he was doing a press conference here itself. But this is kind of a damage control exercise on part of the Honorable Chief Minister, and I suppose he has the right to do. But I at the moment I can't say whether it's a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Yes, it looks like it's a kind of a model violation of the Code of Conduct.
But any idea where Pawan Khera is? Pawan Khera is definitely not in Delhi. And Himanta Biswa Sarma says that he is in Hyderabad. Now, what are you hearing from your sources in Assam Congress? Where exactly is he? He looks like a man on the run right now.
Yes, it's election time, and Khera being the AICC media chief, definitely he might be to some other states for the election campaign itself, like he has been to Assam several times during this period. So that might be one of the area, or he must have been in Delhi itself taking advices of his legal experts, or he might be in Hyderabad too for reasons best known to him. But the thing is that it's not where Khera is. Today or tomorrow he will anyway come out. So my thing is that without any kind of an evidence, will Pawan Khera tried so much of activities that that is something really it has to be matter of concern for us, for everybody in politics or in whatever, because it's not a simple allegation. It's an allegation against the powerful chief minister, a powerful leader of the country. That his wife is having 3 passports, they're having unaccounted investments at US, their properties in Dubai. They are the golden card holder. All these allegations are not very simple. So I don't think that without some kind of documentary evidence, or without any kind of information, do they do this only because to get the influence over the election? I don't think so, because anyway during the last 4 or 5 days or a week or so, the things were moving in favor of the Congress. So on that circumstances, taking a risk, Pawan Khera himself, personal, because he also knows that BJP will take, or the chief minister will not take this easily. He'll have to face the the grunt, and he will be taken as per the law. He will be also be charged. So this, I think that something is there as a material. Without that material, Khera would not have tried, or he had tried, then okay, fine. Then what he will do these 2 to 3 days, or in 2 days there is an election. The damage they were planning, it has already been done. So now chief minister is some kind of a damage control exercise is getting it with the help of the Assam police.
But all these allegations which have been leveled by Pawan Khera regarding multiple passports, then about the shell companies, money laundering case, how credible are these allegations, and how are the people in Assam really taking it?
There are because this is not it's not a very new allegation, as I already told you. Dr. Sharma has been facing several such allegations during his since 2005 itself. His name came up in the North Kashar Hills 1,000 crore scam. His name came up in the Louis Berger water scandal, and a lot of others such like that, Sardat Sheet Fund and all. And BJP has prepared a dossier on that. And SS Ahluwalia himself came to Guwahati, had a press conference that the moment we are in Delhi, we'll drag him to the court, we'll drag him to the jail, and he will end up in jail. So all this and on the pretext of that, Dr. Sharma might have there is a rumor that he might have shifted to the BJP fold only because of that. So it's not new. So people in Assam there are two, it's been divided into two parts. The one, those who sees this from the political prism, no, it's a political, at this critical juncture when we have less than 2 days for the election, it's a political issue. But there are many who feels that okay, it might not be multiple passports, it might not be 52,000 crores, but yes, there is a substantial amount of public money being invested by Dr. Sharma in other parts of the country or outside the country. That people has taken. It's not be 52,000 crores or 3 or 4 passports, but people have now convinced, or they are digesting the fact that yes, he has got shell companies outside, he has investments.
Debajit, if you keep aside all these allegations, because in every election, this is a norm that allegations and counter allegations come thick and fast. But looking at the prospects of Congress and BJP, who do you think has an upper edge this time in Assam? And how different is this Assam election? Does it look any different from the elections we've seen in yesteryears?
Yeah, this election actually, till the time of declaration of the date, it looks like BJP will comfortably form the government, and they might be having more than the majority they want with their alliance partners. But as time things unfolded, BJP has done self-damage. There are 4 or 5 issues. For example, getting in Pradyut Bardaloy, giving tickets to the ex-president of the Congress. Then another 2-3 seats, their candidates were having lot of cases registered against them while allegations were there. Then there's another central Guwahati seat. There is a very young lady of 27 years, Kunki Chaudhary. She's giving a tough fight to her opponent. And Chief Minister, has made some kind of a remarks that really goes against the ethics of the people of Northeast. He has dragged a very small girl into all these things. People do not consider. In Assam, it's a different kind of a society. We are very secular. We take everybody together while the society is being formed. So people did not take it very, in a very different way. And that impact really, you believe me, just 2 days after, just 1 day is left for the election. That has really been, it has already damaged a lot to the BJP, and this is known to the BJP, people also. And at the moment, I can say it 50-50 chance for both, which was earlier around 80-30, 80-20.
Right. So you are saying that earlier what was 80-30, which was, of course, it seemed that BJP will win the elections. Now it is almost 50-50. Now, do you see an anti-incumbency wave or some sort of an anti-incumbency against Himanta Biswa Sarma? How have people taken his regime? And of course, corruption cases, as you already have pointed out, that people already were in the know of it, that, he's amassed a lot of property and illegal property, and he's indulged in a lot of corruption. And now with this Congress press conference, do you think that this can change the mind of the voters?
Yes, actually, anti-incumbency, of course, it's the 10 years of the government, BJP government. Definitely, there will be anti-incumbency to some extent, but they were very, they have very well, they have managed it. And Dr. Sharma, as you know, is very, very hardworking. He's almost 18 hours he's in the field, keeps on working. A lot of development activities were also done. It's not that they have not done. A lot of infrastructure works were being done. With the help of the central government, around 72,000 crores of railway works will be done. Another around 60,000 crores works in pipeline. They have done a lot of bridges over the mighty river Brahmaputra were taken up. There were several good things that they have done. We'll have to admit it. But his personal, relations, with some, kind of his remarks, unnecessary remarks on some issues, really has invited troubles for him. And at the moment, what I can see is that in spite of BJP earlier were really in a position to form the government on its own, but now they're really battling, and they are. It's like last for 1 week or so, it's being very difficult for them. And the 2 days back, the Congress AICC this press meet, where he was being his name is dragged into, or his wife is already facing a lot of allegations of corruption. Not only the chief minister, his wife her name came in the 10 crores subsidy of the government of India. She has got a lot of news channels, a lot of electronic media and everything. She is controlling a lot of private schools. She is having hundreds of bighas of land, hectares of land under her. All these allegations are there, and now this passport and investment in foreign countries. So this has really has got into the minds of the people, and they are seriously thinking, should we go ahead once, or should we think alternative? Earlier, alternative was not there. Last election, the alternative was not there. Now, in the form of Gaurav Gogoi, in the form of a very good alliance party, the opposition alliance has really last 10 days, you can see that not a single kind of mischief they have done. You can't find a single kind of a statement from any of the opposition leaders that were really that invited trouble to them. They were close to the people. They were very polite and humble, and softly they have taken up the campaign, and they have really shown the maturity. Not only Gaurav, his team, entire team, and you must be knowing that 90% of the leaders now, or 95% of the leaders were already in the BJP. So Gaurav Gogoi was left with almost nobody. So he single-handedly took the Congress campaign this time. And the support from the center also, the Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, as they were busy in other states, they have also visited very less. So it is Gaurav only who single-handedly took in the campaign. So with that, the support they are getting today, also they have organized a lot of meetings. I believe that with the little amount of resources, little amount of support, and so much of things. Little things that they have managed to campaign, a very good campaign they have managed, and I hope that it's going to be a tough fight. If even if they form the government, it's not like shocking. They have made that foundation, that if people thinks that okay, should we go ahead with the same BJP, the 10 years we were voting, they have accumulated wealth, they have cheated us, or should we go with the new person? Because Gaurav, his father, he was there for 15 years as a chief minister, but he has not a single rupee corruption in his name. Today also people believe that yes, his father was not corrupt, and so far Gaurav has also shown that guts, and not a single allegation of corruption again. It has come. So all these, if you combine, then yes, BJP, it looks like that last 1 week they are at the back foot.
Okay, so you're saying that last 1 week at least the BJP has been on the back foot. We also saw how stories of attrition came about, whether it was BJP or Congress, both parties, people leaving and joining the opposite camp. Now, but coming to the issues, what have been the major issues of election this time? Was there any single issue, according to you, it stood out? Because we are talking on a day when the campaign has ended. And it's time now to look at the Assam campaign backwards now, that how was this election? What were the issues? Were the important issues raised before the people? Or was it just a cursory campaign which we found on both sides, whether it was Congress or BJP?
Yeah, it's half an hour that this election campaign ends. So the thing is that yes, issues were there, because when we voted BJP in 2014, Narendra Modi, and 2016 for the BJP government, when the Tarun Gogoi regime was, they ousted and BJP government formed, people mainly voted, the core Assamese indigenous people voted for two reasons. That is, one is implementation of the Assam Accord, historic Assam Accord in true sense. That is deportation of the illegal foreigners, basically the Bangladeshi foreigners. That was the core issue. And there was a slogan by the Honorable Prime Minister on that day. It was 16th May, 16 May के बाद बांग्लादेशियों को बोरिया बिस्तर बांधना पड़ेगा. And entire Assam stood by that statement. Yes, Prime Minister is saying that. So we will now help the Prime Minister. Will strengthen his help so that these illegal infiltrators were pushed back. But BJP has miserably failed to do that. That is a core issue that, one thing. This time also people, that issue was there, but no, not a single, no, nor it is in the BJP's manifesto, it was mentioned. So now the ultimately, going back the issues of same issues within we will give free things, freebies. From the BJP, now we are giving a cash benefit of 1,250 per month to 40 lakhs women. We will add 15 lakhs women. That means 55 lakhs women will be accommodated in this welfare scheme, and we will increase that to 3,000 a month. Then we will again, they were providing subsidized dal and rice. Now we will add mustard oil to that. And one minister said that we will also put 1 liter of Amul Taja to that. So all these people were, made busy into this, all this thing. Okay, what are the freebies we are going to get? If we, and we will give cash transfer to the youths to start their own business. Now, whether there is no impact assessment study, the last 5 years, how much youth they have provided money and how much you really came up with some kind of an enterprises, that is nobody has bothered. So these kind of things only happen. Same thing with the Congress. Of course, there were another 2-3 issues they have managed. But again, freebies from the same Congress fold also it was there. But BJP, we are going to add to whatever you are already getting. So these were the issues on the part of the government. But people's general concerns were not at all raised by any of the political parties.
So my last two questions to you, that who do you think is better poised to come to power? Will BJP repeat its last two election performances, or Congress is really hopeful of forming a government this time after a long gap?
Yeah, actually, that as I told you 15 days back, if you asked me that question, I would have straight away tell you, it's the same BJP government, they're going to come. Of course, there is a chance for the opposition to strengthen their position. But today, when the campaign is over, elections are due in one day, I will say that there is 50-50 chance. If everything goes right for the opposition, there is a chance that because people will now think how much, what else we are left to get from BJP. Freebies they are giving, Congress has also promised to give freebies. But the core issues, the indigenous issues that we were fighting, that has not been done, addressed by any of the parties. So can we take a chance with Congress? Because most of the time, Congress, government was there, and people were more or less, apart from the third term of the Tarun Gogoi government, people were more or less satisfied. And the corrupt people of the Congress, for whom people were not voting the Congress during the last two elections, now they are all in the BJP fold. So this will also give some kind of a thought. People will okay, the Congress is now, it's a very new, clean, clear, fresh blood in Congress. So, and BJP, these old rotten, people of Congress are now in BJP. Why should we vote for them? So can we take a chance with the Congress, new, fresh blood? That might also come. And Gaurav Gogoi's role in the parliament, the way he has flagged the issues of the state as well as of the country, people have really appreciated that. And the Gen Z, this generation, the new generation people, it looks like they are standing with Gaurav and his young team. So I will not be shocked even if a Congress-led government is voted to power this time.
Right. All right. So the campaign has ended, and now we'll have to wait and watch on the day of the polling what happens, whom do people vote. But yes, bright chances of Congress coming to power. But can BJP really turn the tide and perform some miracle and come back to power for the third time is something to watch out for. Thank you so much, Devajit, for joining on HW News. Thank you.
Thank you.